Now, dozens of the victims of that chemical attack are undergoing treatment here in Turkey. Our correspondent, Ediz Tiyansan, has gained exclusive access to the Reyhanli State Hospital in the southeast and met some of the victims.
A desperate plea by a father who survived Tuesday's attack, but has just found out that his 7-year-old son was killed by toxic gas.
The last thing I remember, we all were sleeping at home. I saw today on Facebook that my 7-year-old son died, and I have no idea what happened to my wife and my other child.
Down the corridor, 14-year-old Rivan El Yusuf can be heard crying. She saw many of her relatives suffocate to death.
I saw people screaming and running. Then I saw them on the ground not moving. The scene doesn't go away from my eyes. They all died, and that's all I remember. I remember seeing many motionless bodies on the ground. Everybody died, everybody. God give us patience.
Turkey says initial tests on victims show they suffered from chemical poisoning, likely to be the nerve agent sarin gas.
Based on the symptoms we saw, all of those people were subject to a gas that irritates the lungs and asphyxiates the person. But diagnosing the exact type of gas will require further examinations.
He says their recovery period will depend on the kind of gas and the level of exposure. What these people are suffering from is not just a respiratory problem caused by a nerve agent or a chemical gas, but many are also suffering from psychological trauma. They have seen some pretty tragic scenes, but also many have yet to hear about the fate of their loved ones. For this 31-year-old survivor, his priority is to go back into Syria and find his family.
I want to go back and see my children and immediately take them to a refugee camp.
Are you afraid now to live in that area?
We are afraid because of Assad. He is constantly bombarding us with his jets, helicopters, rockets and barrel bombs. And now this. It seems there aren't any more weapons left for him to try on us.
And that is the question they all ask. What will the Assad regime do next if the international community doesn't act? Ediz Tiyansan, TRT World in Hatay, near the Turkey-Syria border.